Hello, good people. How are you all today? I have someone with me who wants to say hi to you all.
Hello, my name is Kanamoni.
All right, going back in the living room now.
I'm gonna go see Daddy.
Okay. Hey, good people. Hi, Natural Body Bar. Thank you for joining. Hi, D-Best. Hi, how are you all today? I am Shelly Moise, owner of Noelle's Garden, Bath and Body. Hi, The Scream. Thank you for joining. Oh, I always forget my tablet. Let me go grab my tablet so that I can see everyone's comments. I do this every single time. I always forget my tablet. I hope you all are having a fantastic Friday. Mine is going quite well. We are going to make us, there we go, some mint chocolate chip soap. So this fragrance is a fragrance by the Chandler's Rose. It's one of hers. And we are testing it. Where's the drink as you work? Oh, I wish. But unfortunately, the one thing you cannot do when you make soap is have food and drink near you. That is the one thing you cannot do when you make soap is have food and drink near you. So what is our plan? We are going to, and by the way, what I'm doing today, I've never done before. I'm just being so extra right now. My plan is to have 3 colors. So I want to do a layer at the bottom that is all brown, and then do what we call a mica line, which I've never done. I've never done a mica line before, but we're going to do a mica line in gold. And then we're going to do an in a pot swirl with green, brown, and white. I'm going to leave a little bit of the white behind, and then after the in a pot swirl is in there, we're going to dollop some white over the top. I have some brown soap shreds, so I'm deciding on whether or not I want to top it with the brown soap shreds. And then I have a little bit of green mica left over and some gold mica that I'm going to drizzle over the top. So the theme is the mint chocolate chip ice cream. Will I be selling it? Yes, I will. The theme is the mint chocolate chip. So we kind of have the nice green going on. We got the brown going on and the white. I can't wait either. I'm just trying to get myself together. Get my website up, get all of my soaping done, get body butters, lotions done, just trying to get it all together. So that's kind of, that's our plan right now. Let me check my temperatures. I should have checked my temperatures before I came on here. Yeah, me too. It took me a while to kind of get myself settled back in and get back into a groove. And I'm still not really into a groove. I done forgot my tablet. I'll be right back, you guys. Forgot my tablet. I left my thermometer in the kitchen. Because with this setup that I have now, I'm no longer in my kitchen. Good, so my oils are at 89, which is a good temperature. I'm gonna try to soap a little bit warmer than I normally soap and see how that works out for me. So my oils are at 89. My lye is still a little warm. It's at 106, but well within soaping temperature. Because I also have my my extras, all of my additives, and my additives are cold because those were refrigerated. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move this camera down so that you guys see what I'm doing. Okay. Whoa, my camera's sliding, my phone's sliding. What did I just do? Okay. Yeah, my phone was sliding out. We don't want that to happen. There we go. All right. So let me show you these colors. We're going to start with our brown. Let's stir that up a little bit. So that's our brown. I have a great space, but it's not so great for lighting. That's our brown. And this is our green. And then to put on top, I mixed up a little bit of green and silver. So it's still green, but it's just kind of, it's got like a silvery kind of tone to it. Excuse me. And this is the gold that's going to go on top. It's really pretty. Okay. So like I said, I'm soaping a little warmer than is my norm, but we'll see how that goes. The one thing that I am going to do though, once I pour my lye into these oils, I am going to need to step over to my kitchen and take the lye and the sieve, take both of those into the kitchen. So, oh, and some white. For my other soaps earlier this week, I had been using white mica, but it's just not working as well as I wanted. So I'm going back to titanium dioxide for my white. We'll see how that works out. Okay, let's get some gloves on. Let's put my eye protection on first, because safety is first. Let's get our gloves on. All right. This is already, I also have some clay in these oils, which is why they're not clear. So if you see some little stuff floating around in there, that's what that is. It's kaolin clay. All right. I got a lot of lye lint in my lye because I did a steep water discount to add milks. So that's what all of these floaties are. And again, with this setup, I'm sorry if I've missed any comments. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you very much. Again, my setup here is very different. I'm not in my kitchen anymore. I'm near the kitchen, but I'm not in my kitchen. So it's a little bit more difficult for me to take stuff back and forth to the kitchen. I actually have to step away. We want all of our lye. Yeah, I have to take that to the kitchen. Okay, let's get down to business. Just barely touched that. Now let's add our additives in. We've got some wonderful additives in here. Let's get all of that in. And I want every bit of it. Scrape, scrape, and more scrape. All right. Set that off to the side. Oh, we didn't put our fragrance in, and we cannot forget that. Let's get our fragrance measured out. And we are using a fragrance by the Chandler's Rose called Reindeer Poo. It is one of her anti-holiday blends. And we, for the purpose of my record keeping, we used 1.5 ounces of that. Okay. I'm gonna stir that around just a little and then stick blend that. Whew, that smells so delicious. It smells fantastic. Okay, so I'm pretty confident we got that blended in. Okay, so now we're going to pour off 28 ounces. For the brown. I don't know if 28 ounces is going to fit. So I'm going to stop at 17 for right now, and I'm going to add brown to that. Let's see how that does. I'm just going to add a little bit more brown to that. Make sure that color is nice and rich. And then we're going to pour all of this into the bottom. Scraping the bottom. Yeah, I'm glad I added that extra. Okay. So this is about 1/3 of the way full, you guys. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to and I've never done this before, so don't laugh at me if it looks all crazy. I've seen it done before. Can you see? Oh yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking my gold mica and I'm creating a nice line. And you don't want to go too heavy with it because you don't want the soap to break off at the mica line, like to separate at the mica line. But you definitely want the mica to be seen. Okay. I think I have enough. Let's put this back over here to the side and close up our gold. And I'm gonna bring this, I'm gonna wipe it off first. Sorry for the reach, sorry, that's like super rude. And then I'm gonna bring this up so that you guys can kind of see inside of here what it looks like. Did you cut the one from yesterday? No, not yet. Hey, Cammie, I didn't even see you come in there. So that's what it looks like so far. Now what I'm gonna do, oh boy, I'm gonna move a little faster, that's for sure. So I poured off 17 the first time. Now I need to pour off 11 more ounces. And that's not 11, but I think that that actually will be enough. For chocolate chip. Take maybe a little more. for my record keeping, I've poured 10.45 ounces of soap in there. And then we're gonna add our brown to that. Yes, it does smell pretty wonderful. It really does. Okay, so I'm gonna set that to the side. I had something, an error come up. Pull up my white. So, Cammie, we were talking about that white yesterday, and I have to go back to TD. And I'm just gonna have to strain it through. I'm just gonna have to strain it through. You see all of those clumps? Because the white mica was just not working. It was just not getting it white enough. It was just not getting the job done. Oh, snap. Before I do that, man, I forgot to pour off my green. Rushing, y'all, I'm rushing. So, let's tear this. How much? I was supposed to pour out white, and I was supposed to pour out 12 ounces of white. So let's see what we can pour out of here. Man. Glad I hadn't stirred that all in yet. All right, so I got 12 ounces of white. Let's move this out of the way. Because in here, stir my white up. And that doesn't look super white, but once it saponifies, it'll be white. Thank you for coming back, Cammie. Okay, so let's get this green in here. See how green we can get this. And I'm sorry if I've missed any comments. But y'all know You got to be paying attention when you're making soap. Is this a special order? Nope. I'm testing one of Naomi's fragrances. And that is not the color green that I wanted. That's like a split pea green. So I'm gonna add this extra green that I had prepared for the top. And then for the top, I can always prepare some more green. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is add this brown in. And I'm gonna add all of this brown in for the chocolate. One good thing though about this having set up somewhat quickly on me, goodness gracious, is that means this soap here in the mold is also setting up, and I need it to set up to hold the weight of the soap that we're gonna pour in there, because we don't want that to break through. I'm gonna grab another spatula. Oh no, I didn't need one. I have one here already. Okay. And now we're gonna pour this white in. Well, I gotta be careful. We're not pouring in all the white. Okay. Then we are going to go around and around. And you don't want to mix it together. Now, just to make sure this does not, let me get my little spatula. Because I need to make sure it doesn't break through. That's okay. My battery is about to die. Okay, so I'm gonna scrape this, tap this bowl down a bit. If I tap it on the table, I'm gonna shake you guys. Okay, let's get the rest of that in there. Scrape all of that in. Scrape this bowl one more time. Get all of this in here. And then the white should actually be at the perfect consistency. I really need to experiment with camera angles. I think I probably need to bring you guys onto the other side of my table. Phew. Okay. So let's tap that down again. Let's tap this down again. Okay, get that nice and smooth. And then we're going to take our white, but I want a spoon for this. Let me stir it up. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get just a little more out of there. Now, unfortunately, we used all of our brown mica up, so I'm gonna have to mix up. We used up all of our green. Okay. All right, that's all of our white. Now we have some brown shreds over here that I'm going to just kind of sprinkle on top. And I'm wondering if I should though, but let me tamp this down a little bit first. Just a little. That's not going anywhere. So let's take just a little bit of shreds here. No soap. This is from a brown soap that I had, and I just shredded it up, grated it with a plain old cheese grater. Okay, and then get our ends. That's the idea. Yep, I wanted it to look like chocolate. That was the idea. Okay, and then now let's see. Oh, we have our gold. Yes. Gold that we're gonna drizzle over the top. Let's get, I need to take off these goggles. Whew, I can barely see. Let's get a little pipette. There we go. Yeah, I could barely see through those goggles. They were starting to fog up on me. All right. Now, yeah, that was what I wanted. That's nice and Christmassy. Because this is a part of her Christmas line. All right, you guys. Phew, that was a lot. I don't think I've ever done a soap this busy. When will I be cutting the Christmas? The one I did yesterday? Probably tomorrow. Yep. 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 Cut it tomorrow. Thank you. I'm gonna grab a chopstick, and I'm not gonna swirl this top, but what I need to do, thought this was open. Take off my gloves. Phew, I done made a mess on my table, that's for sure. I'm not gonna swirl this, but what I need to do is just make sure that all of these are touching some soap. Otherwise, they'll just fall off. You gotta kind of mash them in just a little bit. This is the most I have ever done with a soap. Hi, Sweet Aroma Soaps. Thank you for joining. Hey. Hey, Natural Body Bar. Thank you for coming back. I shredded up. So this scent is mint chocolate chip. So I kind of wanted it to look like there was chocolate on top of it. So I shredded up a brown soap that I had. Yeah, I just shredded up an older brown soap. Yeah. And just put some shreds on top of it. And even though I'm doing all of this, some of these shreds are still going to come off. But I just want to keep as many of them on the soap as I can. I should have done this the other day with my oatmeal milk and honey with those oats, but I didn't. Okay, so you guys, my phone is telling me that I'm at 10% power. I'm going to pause for the cause, get my charger, which, lucky for me, is right here. Because how embarrassing would it be for my phone to die in the middle of a scope? That would be terrible. Uh-oh. There we go. I think we all better now. No phone dying during the scope. Yeah, so this is what we have, even though we're about at the end of it now anyway. And I'm hoping the gold at the top will give it, you know, just a little bit of decadence, a little bit of holiday with the mint. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I can't really wipe this too well. Excuse the reach again. Let's get some alcohol and spray this paper towel. Try to wipe this gold up as much as I can. But that's kind of just what happens when you do a mica line. At least in all of the videos that I've watched, because I'm no mica line pro. This was my first time. But I do like to have a nice clean mold, because if any of you have seen me on Instagram or even on my Facebook page, I take pictures with my soap in the mold as well. So I kind of like to have a nice clean mold for that. Because I just think that fresh poured soap is beautiful. Sorry for the reach again. Yeah, I just think that freshly poured soap has a beauty all of its own. So I take pictures of it right when it's freshly poured, and I post those right. I'll hold this up for you guys. This is our version of mint chocolate chip. The chocolate at the top, our gold, a little bit of white, our green in there. Hi, Moha Tarzan. Thank you for joining. I'm super excited to see how this does. Thank you guys for joining me. So again, for you guys that have just come on, I am Shelly Moise. I am the owner of Noelle's Garden Bath and Body. I make handmade soaps, body butters, lotions, salt soaks, bath truffles, bath bombs. You know, I just kind of make it. That's what I do. Oh, my tablet kind of splashed for me. It went out for a second, so I thought I was gone. But that's what I do. I don't have a website yet, but you can see everything that I make at noellsgarden.com. Check it out. Like the page. Like some of the products. Subscribe. You know, what's that? What do we do here? We follow here. Follow, you know, so I can see that you're looking at my stuff, and then I can come follow you, and we can just watch each other with what we make and what we do. I hope that you guys have a fantastic evening. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for inviting followers. Thank you for the hearts. You guys have a wonderful evening. I'm sure I will see you tomorrow when I cut the holiday soap that I made yesterday. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.
I want to say goodbye.
Oh, come on. Cam wants to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
She doesn't know whether to look up here or look down at my tablet.
Bye. Da. Huh?
She said bye. Be careful.
Who's that?
My friend Dee Dee. All right, you guys have a good
Bye-bye,
evening.
Dee Dee.
Bye-bye.